Today's Vinyasa class explores the concept of building slow, steady strength. Strength not just in body, but in mind, emotions, and energy. Begin seated, legs crossed, hands rest on your knees. Close your eyes, lengthen your spine to sit tall, and take a moment to mentally capture how you're feeling in this moment. Begin Sufi grind, spiraling your torso. Inhale as you rock forward, and exhale as you swoop back, as though stirring the contents of your pelvic bowl while keeping your pelvis rooted to the earth. Maybe keeping your eyes closed here to bring full attention to the energy you are building in this movement. Change directions of your circle, activating the lower energy centers. Return to center. Lower your left hand down to the mat in line with your left hip. Sweep your right arm up and over for a side bend. Apply a gentle core engagement as you rotate your heart up and slightly down. Just little adjustments here to find where you feel a nice opening along the right side. Option to bend your right elbow, placing right hand behind your head to go deeper. Release and find that side opening on the second side. Finding those small adjustments again, rotating up and down with the chest. And then if you did on the first side, taking your left hand behind your head, elbow lifts up. Return to center, re-lengthen your spine, inhale, exhale, twist upper back to the right for a seated twist. Lower your shoulders down away from your ears and turn your gaze back, if that feels okay, on your neck. On your next breath in, return to center and exhale, twist over to the left. Unwind. Transition to tabletop on your hands and knees for cat-cow. Leading movement with your breath. Inhale to drop belly, broaden collarbones, lift your heart. And exhale to round, pressing your knuckles into the mat. Inhale and exhale, finding your own rhythm. An option to take this into a more embodied movement, allowing your body to find the movement that it wants here. Maybe spiraling out the rib cage, circling your hips, or working through your shoulders. Again, closing eyes here to help tune into sensation and intuition. Our bodies innately know the movements that are healing. Return to a neutral table and now make your way to ragdoll on your feet, hanging here to release any tension from your back and your neck. Loosely sway from side to side. Come into stillness. Option here if you feel quite open your hamstrings to wrap your first two fingers around the big toes. Inhale to lengthen your spine forward, straighten your legs, and then exhale, rocking your weight forward. Let go of the toes if you've got them and slowly roll up to stand, coming into Tadasana. Place both hands over your heart. 2 cleansing breaths in through the nose and sighing out the mouth. Deep breath in, sigh it out. One more time. Lower your hands down. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back into plank and lower onto your belly. Inhale, finding baby cobra. And then exhale, press on back into a downward facing dog. Find any movement here that feels good. Knees can stay nice and bent. Bend your knees, look forward, take 2 big steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms up as you rise to stand. And then exhale, hands through prayer, Tadasana. And we'll do that again. Inhale, reach on up, palms touch above the head. Exhale, forward fold, bowing down. Inhale, flat back, extend your spine. And then exhale, step back to plank. This time maybe shifting forward, bending at the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. At the bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, look forward, take 2 big steps up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise on up to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, hands through prayer, Tadasana. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Take it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, find your back bend. And then exhale, hips high, downward dog. Finding movement in this downward dog, maybe twisting, bending the knees. Or one of my favorites, little shakes. Shaking is so good for the nervous system, and just embrace the fact that it feels silly. All right, returning to stillness. And we'll flow from here. On your next breath in, left leg lifts up to the sky, 3-leg dog. Exhale, draw left knee forward to the opposite elbow, right elbow. Inhale, sweep the leg back, 3-leg dog. Exhale, stepping your foot in between your hands, perhaps lowering into table first. Wherever you are, lower your back knee down for low lunge. Hands to the hips or reach on up. Our next movement requires a visualization. We'll be energetically pushing away what no longer serves us. That could be worry or stress or something that's bothering you. Bring your hands to prayer. Inhale, straighten your leg. And then exhale, push away as you rebend into your lunge. Taking that one more time. Pushing forward. We'll revisit this action again. So we have more chances. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee coming up into high lunge. And we're going to do that same thing from here. So inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, push away and lunge. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, really pushing away what no longer serves you. Pause in your high lunge. Bring your hands to prayer. Shift your weight into your front foot. You'll be shifting forward, lifting back leg up into standing stalk. Knee level with your hips. Lift your arms. Find strength in your balance as we twist here. Keep your right leg as it is. Place left hand to the outside of your right knee and reach your right arm back, looking back towards your right hand. Practicing non-attachment if you wobble or fall. And then keeping that right leg lifted, unwind from your twist, cross your right ankle over left knee, sinking your hips back for a standing pigeon. Option to add a twist here. Can you connect your right elbow to your right foot? It's a tricky one. No attachment to outcomes. Just laugh if you fall. All right, make your way back into standing stalk. Listen carefully, lower your right foot down, sweep your arms back as you lift your left foot back into a warrior 3. Roll your left hip point down. And then bend into your standing legs, step all the way back and open up into a warrior 2. Hips open to the long edge of your mat, bend deeply into the right knee, steady gaze over your right middle finger. Straighten your front leg, sweep your right arm up and back, reversing triangle. And then transitioning into triangle pose, arms in a T, reach forward with the right hand before lowering. Rotate your heart up and using the strength of your core to hold you in this position rather than pressing with the right hand into the leg. Another balancing transition from here, turn your gaze down, bend into your front knee, shift forward into half moon, reaching your right fingertips to the mat in front of you, or taking your hand onto a block. Release back into warrior two, just for a breath. And then cartwheel your arms down to frame the front foot, runner's lunge. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, shift forward, bend elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Second side. On your next breath in, right leg lifts up towards the sky. Exhale, right knee taps left elbow for a twist. Inhale, right leg up towards the sky. And exhale, stepping right foot in between the hands. Lower your back knee, come on up into your low lunge. We'll practice that visualization technique again, pushing away what no longer serves you. Take your hands to prayer in front of your heart. And as you inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, energetically pushing. Inhale, really visualize that negative energy leaving your body as you push it away. One more. Stay in your lunge, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, high lunge. Find your balance, hug your inner thighs together, and we'll do the same thing. So inhale, straighten front leg, exhale, push. Last one. Push, pause in your lunge, shift your weight forward, lift on up into your high stalk. Transitioning into that twist, keep your left knee lifted. Right hand reaches to the outside of your left knee, left arm reaches back. Finding your center, steady gaze, steady breath. Unwind from the twist and find your standing pigeon. Bending deeply into the knees, sinking hips back. And then option if you played with that twist on the other side. So you're trying to connect your left elbow to the left foot. Being gentle with yourself if you fall. Just come back into it. And then unwind, coming back into your high stalk. And then lowering the left foot, sweep your right leg back. So we're switching the feet for warrior three. Transition now, stepping back into warrior two. Really opening up, dropping shoulders away from ears, lengthening tailbone down. Extend your front leg, reach on back, reverse triangle. Arms to a T. Reaching forward and lowering down, triangle pose, nice and strong with the legs, kneecaps lifted. Turn your gaze down, transitioning into half moon, shifting your weight forward, lifting that back leg. So much energy out for your back foot, like you're pressing your foot into a wall. So nice, bend into that standing leg, step on back, warrior two. Finding your steady center, and then cartwheel your arms down, runner's lunge. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Well done, so good. From your down dog, take baby steps up towards the top of your mat, coming into forward fold. On your next breath in, lift up halfway. Exhale, rebend and fold. Inhale, circle your arms up as you rise to stand. Exhale, hands through prayer, Tadasana. Let's take both hands over the heart again for another 2 cleansing breaths. In through the nose, sigh out the mouth. Reach your arms forward, palms face down, lift up onto your tippy toes, And then slowly bend your knees, coming down into a squat, all the way into your toe stand. Placing your hands on your knees, no need to swivel forward, I'm just doing this to demo so you can see me. And we'll take another twist from here, so twisting to the right, left hand to right knee. Holding your balance in your toe squat, unwind and switch sides, twisting to the left. Come back to center, come into Gaya Mudra, so index finger and thumb points touching. Open up your knees nice and wide. Dip your chin down. Apply root lock, lifting pelvis floor. Inhale, suspend breath. Holding. And then exhale as you need to come to a seat. Extend your legs up into boat pose. You can hold behind the knees or reach forward. Or if you really want to test yourself, extend your legs. Lower down into low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. One more time. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Hold your low boat. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Keep holding. You can do it. Just keep holding. And then release, flop down, Shavasana, just for a moment. We're not quite finished. Just take a moment to rest. And then we'll set up for a bridge pose. So bending your knees, bring your heels close to your hips, and then lift your hips and back up and roll back down. So rolling bridges, rolling the hips, low back, mid back, upper back, up. And then rolling back down. Lift on up. Staying up in your bridge this time. Shimmy your shoulder blades together. Bend your left knee into the chest and then extend left leg up to the ceiling. Keeping your hips lifted. Lower back down. Switch. Bend right knee in towards chest and then extending right leg up to the ceiling, pointing the toes. Hips are lifted. And then lower back down. And lower all the way back down to your mat. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And gently rock side to side. We'll find a reclined twist from here, hugging right knee into chest. Extend your left leg out long. And then take a twist, bringing your right knee over to the left, turning gaze to the right. Return to center and switch sides, so hug left knee in, extend right leg out long, drawing left knee across the body, and turning gaze to the left. Unwind and make your way into Shavasana, final resting pose, allowing your whole body to relax. Yoga teaches us that peace comes from within, not through external validation from our achievements or our physical possessions, but from intimately knowing ourselves and releasing all the external noise. As you rest here in Shavasana, notice if you can find the fullness that comes from simply being. Nothing to hold on to, nothing to fix, just being here, taking rest. Soften your attention, take a deep breath in, find movement in fingers and toes. Eventually bend your knees, rolling onto your right side, before pressing up into a seat. Take a deep breath in as you sweep your arms above your head, palms touch, suspending your breath at the very top of your inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Take your hands to your third eye space. And bowing forward in respect of the ancient lineage of this sacred practice. Thank you for joining me today. If you've got time for another practice, I recommend the class that's showing on your screen now. Take the energy that you've cultivated in your practice forward with you throughout the rest of your day. Keep practicing, and I'll see you soon.